Next up is a 1350 series OE front forward shaft for my customer Mark. It's for his Cummins swap F250 Super Duty that he's got some other stuff he's doing to the truck. He decided to look to see what was going on with the rumbling that was coming from the front drive shaft area, and sure enough the CV had, the centering ball had come apart, and this is the ball stud yoke that lives right there. It's that guy right there, and the centering ball rides on this trunnion, and the ball rides in that yoke, the flange yoke, and then they get hooked together right there in the center underneath the H yoke, and that's what gives it its constant velocity effect. They articulate the same because of the centering ball. Anyways, the ball had come apart like a lot of them do, and it did chew this trunnion up to the point where I didn't like it. It didn't get to the exaggeratedly sharp, like it was stuck in a pencil sharpener motif that a lot of them do, but this one is definitely cooked, so I cut that off, put a new ball stud yoke on it. Ball kit in the flange yoke. The flange yoke lived to fight another day because the ball kit is replaceable, and it didn't chew so bad into it that it wrecked the socket that fits it, so that's good. H yoke, sandblasted all of it, so boot kit, ball kit, a pair of new Spicer 1350 series Spicer snap tights, and the ball stud yoke is right there. Down here at this end, I took the slip yoke apart, as I always do, cleaned it out, blasted everything, took the factory band clamp off, and it's good news that that's there. It usually means it's unmolested. The slip yoke and stub were in perfect shape. They were just dry. There was a whiff of lubrication in there, but now it has a grease fitting. You can see that's whizzing around there. That's standard procedure for me. I drill and tap and put a grease fitting in there. It's packed full of good high-tack red grease. Probably has enough grease in it for the rest of its life, so you don't have to put a tube of grease in this thing. Just give it a shot, a couple of pumps once a year, just to maintain it. Another Spicer 1350 series snap tight there. So it's 3 snap tights and then the rest of those parts. That's cruising 2,500 RPM. 0 at the front axle and 0 at the transfer case. Nice and smooth. So we're going to say this is a good result from Mark's Cummins swap Ford. And next stop, we're going to get this in the paint booth, and I soak these pretty good with paint just to protect them, try and make them last longer. And I mean, a lot of guys are keeping these trucks and, you know, putting the effort into keeping these early 2000s trucks nice, including myself. I have a Dodge that's not been out on the road in the wintertime, but I have, and you know, there's a good years in there. They built good trucks during those periods, all the manufacturers, and you know, the price of trucks these days kind of makes sense. So we're going to get this out of the balance machine and get some paint on it and get it back to Mark.